Hey, hello, test, 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 test. Sure, everything's up and running. Hello, test, test. Hello, test, test. All right, so see, I got the webcam on. I wanted to come out and speak to you guys. Pickle. I caught the missus. Other guy on her phone. Sweet nothings, going back and forth, dating weeks ago. Called her out on it because the guy was calling today while she was in the grocery store, picking up a couple of things while I got all the kids in the car. And you know, I work hard for my kids, for her, 40, 60 hours a week plus, and I'm in a situation where it doesn't matter how hard I try. I'm in a mother first state. um, I called her out on it. I was loud, I was pissed, I was angry. I've only been awake for almost 4 hours now. Work nights. And I wanted to say, hey, as much as I love streaming, I wanted to let you guys know in case anything happens. I watched my dad beat stepmom growing up. I watched my mom get beat by men growing up. And that kind of violence is not in me. I'll like fight to protect. I'll do my part, military background and all. Like I will protect, but I would never harm another human being. And just for kicks and for being angry over what I see in her phone. Um, this is just a situation where because we're coming home and we're getting in the parking lot, she gets my son to hail down the cops. Mind you, I don't have a relationship with her mom. They hate me. Her mom and her dad hate me. As long as I can remember as a kid, uh, she loves me enough to have 3 children with me. Then goes on to do this. There's always excuses. I'm never home enough. I don't do enough. I'm not sweet enough. I'm not nice enough. I've done all those things. What happens to a nice guy? Does the things the woman expects and then gets, stabbed in the back with text messages to other men, relationships with other men, things like this. And then where did all the nice men go? This is what happens. This is literally what happens. And telling you, any nice men out there better have some thick skin in today's world. Better have some seriously thick skin, because you're going to be left with a woman who will sleep with 5 to 10 guys behind your back, who will only tell you about 2 or 3 of them, maybe, if you catch them. I've caught her with every single one. I don't trust that my house is safe when I leave to go to work. I'm working 12-hour days and shit. I don't trust my house is safe for my children because she could be bringing some guy here, especially when they admit to doing speed, having gambling problems. Weed doesn't seem to really be an issue for me. It never is an issue in everyday life. When have you seen a guy overdose on weed or edibles or freak out in public like, the guys on fentanyl and shit, crack, meth? It's just, this is an issue that I wanted to bring up because I took pictures. I backed it up. So if I'm thrown in jail for any random amount of time, like today when she got the cops involved, I let them know, like, this is my life. This is what I see every day. This is my first day off this whole fucking week since Sunday. I've been working my ass off like crazy. I finally have a day off. Hit the grocery store, drop like $150 on groceries. We're gonna go get ice cream after some dinner. Whole family's together. And this dude calls her when she's in the grocery store, and I call her out on it. And all of a sudden, got to clam up. Oh, it's someone I met on social media. Okay, fine. Don't want to tell me. Get out the car, walk home. We're only a couple miles down the road. You can walk home. That's how I see it. You don't want to tell me? Fine. I should stop taking care of you. I should stop protecting you. I should stop doing all of the husbandly things. So, her mom already hates my guts. She threatens me with the kids 24/7, and she got my son to go flag down the cops and tell them I was throwing her out of the car the whole way home. I never once physically did that. I said she could get out and walk, but I never stopped the car, opened the door, shoved her out. I never put my hands on her. Never will put my hands on her. But I'm leaving this as like a message and a marker of an incident, because this has been my life for 6 years, guys. Worn down. I don't have a green screen. I don't have lights anymore. I don't have stuff because these men come into the house and she just lets them take whatever of mine. So I'm slowly losing stuff for streaming. I've been getting upset because I know my shit's missing. When I call her out on it, oh, we'll do better. My relationship is in utter turmoil. Like, if I leave, the job I have now plus 2 other jobs won't cover the cost of just living. I feel like I'm struggling to survive right now on 22 an hour here in the state of Ohio. I feel like I'm struggling with 22 an hour at 40 to 60 hours a week plus. And I can go pull plumbing. I can go do construction. I can go do other jobs. And I'm happy with the job that's 15 minutes from home that provides for everything I need. And it's still not enough. I have a car. I have a place paid for. I have bills paid for. I'm paying off my student debt this year. Like, I don't know what else I need to do, but like, trying to get out of debt has been a struggle for 5 years. And I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I'm having the hardest time just trying to do the right thing. It's been nearly impossible. I have had a few friends I've been able to reach out to online and just hang out with in Discord. But guys, I don't have anything left. I'm coming off of 12-hour days this whole fucking week. And I just want some peace at home. You want to feel welcome. I want to be stepping on eggshells and feeling like if I woke up today, is she in a bad mood? But if I leave the house to go get anything, is she talking to somebody? If I go try and do something with the kids, am I going to be the bad guy? If I want to do something nice or suggest something nice, is it even okay? Will her mom say it's okay to let me have my son with the family as a whole? Can we do family stuff? So I almost completely stopped trying anymore. I've been running my life on autopilot. Like, my personal life has been on autopilot. I can't take it anymore, guys. I've wanted my life to end the past 6 months more than a dozen times. Not buying weapons. I'm not harming myself. I'm not harming others. I have no more avenues for advancement in my job. I have no way to progress forward with my family. I've gone to therapy. I've done couples therapy with her, and all of the women therapists have basically done the whole girl power and you cheat on him and it's okay to do that because we are empowering women. And I'm like calling them out on the bullshit they're telling her. Like, this is not okay. You're supposed to help us as a couple. And she's painting her life like a Medea story, like a Medea movie, that I'm just some womanizer and I hate women and all this stuff. No, I'm a good dude. I work hard. I provide. I do everything I can for her and my children. When she was sick just recently, I took her to the hospital. I got COVID tests. I went and spent money that I didn't have to on COVID tests to make sure we were okay. because she was so sick for like 2 weeks, only to come back that there's some kind of infection, but it's not cold, flu, or COVID. Same with me. Then I got an infection in my eyes because of the infection she got. So, like, I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying everything I can. And I'm here. When she wants to talk to me, I'm here. When she wants to tell me about her day or her nightmares, or she wants me to, be here so she feels safe, I'm here doing everything I can. When she got sick while I was at work, I pleaded with work to let me leave so I could come home and take care of her. And I got that. When my son decided to go to a friend's house and not say nothing and literally be gone all day, and her mom, my mother-in-law, calls the house and tells me to come drive around the neighborhood and make sure someone didn't steal my son, kidnap him. I went out of my way because that's my son. I told work, hey, my son's missing. I've got the police involved. I need to go find my son. I got immediate, like, hey, your night's excused. It's unpaid. Go find your son. And I did all that. Like, I care about my family to the point I will walk away from my current job. I've walked away from 3 jobs because she's pushed me to that point. Well, it's your job or me. It's your job or us. It's this or that. I have walked away from good things to take care of her and the family, my children. They're all biologically mine. They're all DNA tested as mine. Thanks to the DA here in Ohio, in my town, I had to DNA test. They all 3 are mine. Both had to sign papers that we weren't going after the other one for child support, for crying out. We actually had to do that just so the DA wouldn't force child support out of me without talking to her first, because they were just going to start doing it. And we both looked at each other like, we live in the same house. Our children are together with us. Why are they trying to send us to court for child support when we live completely together? Like, it makes no sense. So guys, like, when I tell you, like, I might be done streaming for a while, or I might not post a YouTube video, like, I'm telling you, this is what's going on in my life, and I don't have any choice. My hands are freaking tied here. I have no choice in any matter. My state is a mother first state. I'm dad. That's it. I am dad legally on a piece of paper because I signed the birth certificates of all 3 of my children because DNA tests showed they were my children. So, I mean, I'm trying to provide. And I know if she leaves for another man, I won't provide anything. And I'll talk to the courts like, look, this guy's on speed. This guy's on drugs. I have the proof. He admitted it. They've been talking through social media. I don't feel like my kids are safe in a home where there's hardcore drugs. I don't feel like it's better for my children to be with a drug addict. In general, I don't care what the stances are on that, but I don't want my children around that lifestyle. And there's a reason for that. I grew up with it. I watched my father beat my stepmother. He almost killed her. I remember laying in bed, him telling her that he would kill her if I woke up. I was terrified. I was maybe 12 years old, 12, 13 years old when that happened. And so, like, I do not want that kind of life around my children. Joined the military. I stayed in until they started forcing people out. I would have stayed and kept going, but I just didn't care anymore. There was no room to grow in that line of work for me anymore. It was get rid of my contract that I'm almost done with, to sign a whole brand new one and give another 8 years of my life. I was just done with that part. I wanted to get out and find a job and like move forward in said job. I've left 3 jobs that I grew in. Toys R Us fucking left me in the dirt. I was in machining directly after, like before they cut my job. I loved my job. I loved being a store manager. I was on the verge to keep going. I mean, I'm just in a period where no matter how hard I work, there seems to be some BS on the other end that's screwing me or holding me back from doing more. So if I go dark and you guys don't see a stream, or you don't see a YouTube update, or you don't see any content in the Discord except for me chit-chatting with a couple of folks, understand. Don't annoy me. Don't bother me with a million questions. I'm just giving you some insight on my life, because I feel like I haven't done that enough, considering I stopped streaming after Diablo 4 was that much of a disappointment that you all left from the live streams. You all left because I was unhappy with Diablo 4. I can't get into the game. It's disgustingly broken. And then they keep bringing every update as, well, we're finishing the game. We're finishing the game. And I keep seeing how many players never come back because of how shit the game is. So, you know, it looks nice, but it's not nice enough to bring me back. But as far as that goes, my personal life, my family life comes first 100%. And I wanted you guys to understand, like, I love streaming. It's fun for me, but I feel like I'm out here like, got any change for this one? I feel like I'm begging. So, unless this became a second full-time job, I cannot pursue this like I used to. And that also means I would have to pay moderators. I would have to get a team to grow my channel again. I would have to work hard to provide a whole bunch of things that I cannot afford, like brand new emotes. I sat waiting for over 8 months from 3 different artists saying that, well, we're kind of busy right now, making themselves seem as if they had all this work. And then the artists I did speak to were copying and pasting and drawing with fucking crayon. Okay? So the money I did spend disappeared on bullshit fake artists. And I'm sorry if I want portfolios and who you work for so I can reach out and be like, hey, are they good? Did their work turn out good? I want to see something they did for you. Do you recommend them? Like, I'm not working with any random artist ever again because I've been burned too many times on the, well, we would like half now, or we would like $20 now. I am done with that. So when I come back, there's probably going to be a couple $1,000s invested in equipment, on stream stuff for you guys. So that way, like, there's a lot more interactions. I don't care right now enough because this does not provide. It does not. I feel like if a lot of you guys understood that, like, with growth should come money, with growth should come a lot of things. And a lot of people, you guys decided we didn't deserve your time, attention, or funds. That's okay, because family, school, work life, all of that comes first before coming and enjoying a stream anyway. Where I'm mainly here as like a guilty pleasure of, this is entertainment, I want to see it. So, and I feel like I can't provide good enough entertainment. I'm not in the right headspace. I want to crack jokes, but I can't because I have to watch what I say, because she flips out on me all the time. Oh, what are you saying over there? What do you mean by that? Everything is always some kind of attack or a question on anything. I can't joke about my relationship. I can't joke when it comes to being a family man or what to expect in this world today. The expectations are, if you're a man, expect lies and unfaithfulness 24/7 anymore. That's what it is. And then I'll get the question of, who hurt you? Hey, you're looking at it. Every woman I've been with has cheated on me one way or another. And when I found out about it, I cut them off. This one I haven't cut off because I have 3 children with him. And we would work at it. And we did couples therapy. And we did the regular therapy. And I had to get involved every time she's done therapy. So somehow it falls on me. I'm the bad guy. I'm horrible for being upset and angry, for calling her out on her bullshit. I work too hard and try too hard in my relationship to want to put effort into another woman. So, like, I can't be unfaithful because there is just not enough time in the world and I have already spent too much money. Like, sorry, a relationship is an investment for life. I wanted you guys to know what was going on, and I don't feel like I have much time. I don't work way too hard. I do too much, and I don't feel like I get enough appreciation anymore. I don't. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, drop her like a bad habit. Go ahead and pay that child support, dude." Child support on 3 kids is like $2,000. It's I can't afford even one kid in child support because how am I gonna clothe my? How am I gonna put a roof over my own head if I'm barely able to survive as a family with what I make anymore? It's almost impossible today. A good job used to be $20 an hour. I need to make $75 an hour for a family of 5 with all the taxes that I pay. Like, I'm owing money in taxes every year now. I'm just magically owing more. I've already set aside $100 a week. I don't know how I owe the U.S. government. I feel like someone's fucked up, and I have H&R Block do my taxes, so I can't fuck it up. And we go through all of my receipts and my absolute everything. So, what up, Major Money? Thank you, man. Just, I had to let you guys know. I'm stressed out. I'm so stressed out every day. And it's just, I have no energy, man. Like I want to play the first Descendant after this is all over. I want to play the game. She took the kids and went to her mom's house. And I just don't care anymore. Like Josh, my buddy Josh already knows I don't care. My buddy Sayo already knows I don't care. Like, if I had my own gun and I could just end it all, I would sometimes. I say that. I truly say that. But would I ever act on it? No. Because I do want to see my kids graduate school. I want to see my kids have families of their own. I want my kids to grow and thrive. I want to see that. That's my driving force every day to get up and go to work. Every day. So I don't know if women understand this. Men will sacrifice their happiness to try and hold everything together. And guys, I've not been happy for a while. I'm happy with my children. I feel like I'm like fake happy in my relationship because I don't know what to expect every day. I wake up to something different every day. Like, it's just been fights on my days off for months now. Like, when I have a day off, I'm not allowed to rest. We need to go driving for 7 to 8 hours. We need to hit stores and spend every penny I have. We need to make sure I'm broke because, God forbid, I want to save some money and finish getting out of school debt. Like, all I have to do is pay the city and state something like $7,000 this year, all together between the city and state, and all of my back taxes for the past 7 years fall on my student debt, and I get money back. That's all I have left, guys. It's all I have left. And my desk and my computer this is the only stuff I have left to relax to. And it's just slowly just getting taken from me more and more. Any time to relax is just being taken away. So all I do is when I go to sleep, I dream about the warehouse and walking the warehouse. And I hate work. And when I'm at work, all I want to do is be home. I want to be around her and my kids, just being in the same room, just doing our own thing. Even if it's just playing video games and you hear all that background noise, I'm just happy to be home. Just relaxing. That's all I ever want anymore. It's all I want. And it's terribly sad, but I don't care to eat when stuff is like this. It's like I'm happy with a packet of ramen noodles and just plain old water because at least I have my family. I work in an Amazon warehouse. We're on straight 12s right now, 5 days a week right now. They call it 11s, but you got to add 30-minute unpaid break and a 30-minute paid break into the mix. We're at work for 12 fucking hours. I start work at 6:30. I'm out by 7 a.m. right now. It's the shittiest work ever. I'm racking up over 12 miles a night on a regular night. Now I'm racking up close to 16 to 20 hours a night. Just 2 more hours, I'm adding miles to what I walk every night. So when I say I'm tired, guys. I don't know what else to do. Tried to explain it to you guys. But if you've never walked in my shoes, I understand. You guys don't understand what it's like to be me. And I also understand I don't know what it's like to be you. You could have it worse off than me. Be fighting a drug addiction, alcohol. You could be dealing with family problems. You could be dealing with demons of your own. I get that. I don't know what else to do. And I'm trying to protect myself through streaming because I don't know what's going to happen when the camera goes off, when the stream goes off every day now. I don't know what's going to happen or what to expect when I get off work and I pull in and come in through my front door. I don't know if there's going to be another guy here. I don't know if there's going to be a police here. Like, she got mad at me, was it last weekend or the weekend before? And I went and got her Chipotle and her Starbucks coffee. I went right back out and got it because she was taking too long. I went and did it. Took me 15 minutes. I wasn't even gone 30 minutes to drive up there, get it, and drive home. And instead, all I got was an empty house. She took the girls and left. I was like, what the hell is going on? She's done this before and had another guy rush over here, pick her up, and she ran to another guy's house, then called me back at 3 a.m. because my youngest was screaming and crying and didn't want to lay down and missed her daddy, me, so much that they didn't do anything because the children got in the way. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what do I got to do to make it blatantly obvious that I work too much, love too hard, I provide and I protect as much as I can? Like, she had a seizure this past Christmas or maybe the Christmas before that, and I had to stay home for 2 weeks unpaid to make sure she was okay. I rushed home to take care of her. Not only that, but like, we had a guy break in while I was asleep upstairs. A guy broke in because she let a guy in, and my immediate thought was, I caught her cheating. No, she said this guy broke in, talked about doing all these horrible things to her, commenced to break up a rock and do a whole line of coke on our coffee table that I threw out. I called the police and had them take the scrapings and the guy's ID. He was high as a kite. And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead and call a taxi. I could have beat that man to death in my home with my hands and went to jail. And I didn't do that because I knew it would be seen as a hate crime. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I do everything I can to protect my family. I don't have a gun in my home because I know how she would be. I have baseball bats, I have clubs, I have things that you can beat a person and just brutally bruise them to get them the fuck out of your home, because you see all these cases where someone gets shot and then the family sues you for it. Fine, I'll break legs, I'll break arms, I'll break hands. To protect my family, I will harm another person that's trying to harm them. I'll do everything in my power to do the right thing. It just doesn't seem like it's good enough, guys. So, if you don't see me for a while, or you don't see a YouTube up, or you don't see a Twitch stream, or you don't see something, understand I'm going through it with this to make sure my kids are taken care of, make sure she's taken care of because she watches and takes care of the kids. She keeps a clean place. I just want faithfulness and I want honesty. It's the two most important things. And I lost faithfulness and she's lied to me about relationships so much that I don't trust her. And I don't, when it comes to other men, I have lost my entire family over her shenanigans. I have no family. I have an older brother who has his wife and his 4 kids. Yeah. 3 boys and a girl. Yeah. His 4 kids. And like they are just working and working and working on their family business. I want that. He owns 2 homes. I want that. I want to own at least 1 home. So understand, I'm doing everything in my power of constantly doing the right thing. No matter what gets said about me anywhere, I do everything I can. So if no one understands that better than me, I got it. If everyone wants to believe the woman and how horrible her life has been for the past 13, 14 years, how horrible she has it when she's on disability, doesn't have to work because she can't work due to stress as a trigger for her epilepsy, as like a big stressor, everything she does fucks up our relationship. So all the lying, all the physical cheating, emotional cheating, all of the cheating she does has put such a strain on my trust that I can trust her to clean a house. I can trust her to take care of her kids. I cannot trust her when it comes to our relationship or other men, family included. So like, you see why I'm so stressed and why I just want to decompress and relax and just play video games and escape my day-to-day life. This is all I want to do is just sit home, chill. My kids have friends outside. They play with the kids in the neighborhood. They play on the playground on the property. Like, I feel like they have everything they could want. I gave them my systems, my consoles, my everything. I only have my PC now. So I like my kids have it 10 times better than most people. They have Xboxes. They have PlayStations. They have internet, Roblox, friends online, friends they talk to on their phones. They have it all. You know, and I don't ask questions. I don't push for anything except for bedtimes on school nights. And hey, don't talk back to your mother. You know, be good. Like, that's it. I feel like I'm a normal parent, but I get upset and angry because I'm so stressed the fuck out that I don't know what's coming next ever. I don't know what's going to happen in an hour from now if he decides to come home. I don't know if the cops are going to show up because like I'm going to sit outside with 8 cops not only in the parking lot to where I live. I'm sitting there like, bro, I've got fucking cold milk and cold groceries. I spent over $100 in groceries today. I want to take my groceries inside. They're like, oh, we understand that. I'm like, bro, I've only been awake for 3 fucking hours. And I caught her ass. And I called her out on it. And yeah, I'm pissed. But you know what? You guys are here. I'm ready to get shot. That's what it is with cops anymore. They're ready to shoot first and ask questions after the person's dead. Like, that's what it feels like every day. That's all I see on TV every day. That's all I hear about on TV every day. But because I'm white, I got privilege, guys. Remember that. As funny as that fucking sounds, what privilege I got. I'm working too hard to hold things together to get nothing. Think about that. $22 an hour at 40 to 60 hours a week, working your ass off physically in a warehouse day in and day out. And you get nothing. You don't get a hot meal when you come home. You don't get a kiss on the cheek or a hug when you come home. You get told, I love you with a stab in the back while she's talking to another guy. That's as close to a regular relationship as I get. I get an I love you with a knife in the back because I called her out on her shit. So, I don't know what else to do. I have no one I have no one to talk to. I have no one to reach out to. I have no family. I have no friends. I have nobody. I've got a system that will believe her lies 100%. And I've watched it happen with my own two eyes while in the military and while I've been out. I've watched people go to jail for doing everything they can. So you can call me crazy, but dude, it's just, we're at a point where I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to expect next. I expect to get shot while sitting here at my computer, chit-chatting with friends. That's what I expect of you. I expect to catch a knife in the back while chit-chatting with you guys while the girls are asleep. That's what I'm expecting every day. So, understand, guys, I don't know what my life holds anymore. I don't know what my day-to-day looks like anymore. I have no good thoughts of, am I safe? I am on eggshells 100% of the time. That's for waking up and breathing. That's it. We had a good day until this guy called while she was in the grocery store. And when I picked it up and they hung up and I see this huge slew of text messages from while she was also in the hospital when I took her just the other week when we had to get COVID tested, and she's too busy talking to this guy the whole fucking time. Texting the whole way through while we're in there. She's like, oh, it's just so busy back here. No, you're too busy talking to another man after I said maybe we need to get you checked out to make sure you're okay. And then I had to get checked out for COVID. And we sat in the hospital for 14 and a half hours, man. From noon to 2:30 a.m. Just so they could swab my nose, fuck it up, make me wait another 2.5 hours, and swab my nose again to run the test again and give me my paperwork for work. Like, stressed, man. That was supposed to be a day off. I was supposed to be at home resting. Instead, I catch an infection in the eye because of whatever she had. It attacked my eyes. I woke up like this with my eye all bloodshot red, and I'm still on some steroid eye drops until they're gone. So, I don't know what else to do. I try, guys. I try. And I'm just letting you know this video, this stream, all of this is for posterity because I called her out today. I took pictures of the text messages. The person admitted to doing speed. That's their big one. And they smoke weed a lot. And that they have a hard, horrible addiction to gambling. And that their entire family has pushed them out because they can't stop. And that's what she wants. So I'm at a point where no matter how nice you are, no matter how good you think you got it, you know, you can be the good guy. You can work hard and provide and protect and do everything. And guess what? You're still going to get stabbed in the back, man. It's going to happen every single time now. So other guys aren't going to treat her so nice doing what she's doing to me. Other guys would probably beat her within an inch of her life, especially doughboys. Think about that. She'd be beaten or killed or put out on the corner to work. I don't do that. She's a full-time stay-at-home mom with me. She ain't got to work. I'm actually put in for another job, hoping they reach out and say that they're going to fucking send me to school for 12 weeks to do fucking maintenance, to become a maintenance man. So I can make $35 an hour. That's my next step in life. That's what I'm looking forward to. But I'm now half tempted to put in for another job that'll just send me out of state for 2 weeks so I can come home and see some dude over here? I don't even make money on that. So I hope you guys understand. I am stressed the fuck out to the max all the time, even on my days off. And this is why. I have no peace at home. I definitely don't have any peace at work because there's no moving forward in the job that I'm in. I'm just maxed out in pay and I'm used to the furthest extent of the law. So guys, I'll be in Discord. You see me around, come say hi sometime. Who knows? We might play a game here and there. But I don't know if I'm going to stream anytime soon. I was going to today, like later this evening, but after today and dealing with the police like I did, I'm good. I got my groceries put up at least. I got the rest that won't perish because I don't know where she's going to put it. So I need her to figure that out. I don't have any expectations, guys. So I'll be in Discord, chilling, fucking around. Might look at some First Descendant stuff. I probably won't today, only tomorrow. So I'll be here, trying my best to do the right thing every day, always. So until next time, guys, stay safe, be very, very humble, and I don't have any relationship advice for my guys out there. I have none. I've tried the good things. I've tried being that good, right guy. And nice guys finish last always. Nice guys just don't ever finish. They become bad guys. They become bad. I'm not so nice anymore. And this is a lot of reasons why, guys. So lying and cheating, the two things I asked for, faithfulness and honesty. And those got broken a long time ago. That's why you don't see me at conventions. I try and prepare, and I always have something bad happen. I was going to come to TwitchCon this year, had the money saved up, and it was like, caught her again. And if I would have left, some guy would have been living here rent-free, bill-free, eating up my food, sleeping with my girl, acting like he gonna be a daddy and discipline my girls. No, dude. No. So, see y'all next one, guys. See y'all in the next one. It's too much.